Holly, what are the benefits if you stop people pleasing then?
Connecting to your authentic self, and then I guess calling in people who are on your frequency as well. Otherwise, you kind of miss out on having people in your life that actually genuinely resonate with who you are at the deepest level.
That's absolutely, because you sacrifice yourself and you're in a low vibration. Well, you're going to attract people like that. Oh my God, why am I attracting all these angry people? Oh my God, why am I attracting all these narcissists controlling people? Because maybe you're being a narcissist trying to control, manipulate. That's why. Yeah. So knowing and valuing yourself, not being affected by other people. Because most underlying people-pleasing behaviour is this worry about being affected by people, which means you're not in your own essence. And like Holly said, it's about causes a lot of anxiety and worry, so you tend to think a lot. So the benefit is that if you're really connected to who you are, you're going to feel a lot more peaceful with who you are, and you're going to feel a lot more joy and love, loving who you are and sharing with who you are. And of course, you're going to be a lot healthier. Because if you're sacrificing yourself, you're in low vibration, well, you're more likely to cause health problems. Like Ollie said, problems with the voice, or problems in your heart chakra because you're blocking your heart, or problems in your power chakra, or you could have problems in your sacral chakra, which could be a block in your ovaries or not creating children, because you're blocking your vibration. If you're blocking your creations because you're sacrificing yourself, well, that you can't create. That's why some women can't have kids, because they're not in the high enough vibration, and the kids don't want to come into them. So there's a lot of benefits of doing it, right? That's really, really important. Because if you don't see the reasons why you want to stop it, because the benefits it's going to give you and overcoming the adverse effects, you're not going to stop doing it. You think, this is cool, I'm okay, I'm people pleasing, it's okay, but it's a small world you're creating. So Holly, what's the important thing then, before we do the exercise, let's just frame up your exercise. What's the important thing people have to do to stop people-pleasing behaviours?
I guess connecting with yourself and knowing yourself, really getting to know yourself, and in turn you'll kind of start to know what doesn't resonate with that, and standing up for what is right for you, not for everybody else.
Absolutely. So the ultimate is about connecting to yourself, isn't it? Understanding yourself so that you value yourself enough that you're not going to listen to other people. Listen in the sense of feeling you have to do what they tell you. Obviously, it's about listening to other people to communicate, but it's not about feeling you have to do things because other people want you to do it. Because so you're going to really, it's really about connecting to yourself and connecting to your own intuition. I feel that's really important. Because then you, as Holly said, you know what to do. But learning to detach, I think, is a really important part of it. To understand what other people perceive as their issues is not yours. That's a really important part of the process. Because we feel we've got to do what this person says, our mother or father, or the president. And I always go, what? Why do I need to do that? Is that what I really want to do? If not, I'm not doing it. Right? And an important part of what the exercise Holly's going to give is about forgiving yourself. And part of her exercise is going to be going through this. But by forgiving, we're not saying you did something wrong. We're just saying at the time you did the best thing you could have done to handle the circumstance. Right? Because if you're your own kid and you don't fit in the family, well, you might try and fit in the family when you're your own kid because you don't know what else to do. But when you get older, it's about, forgiving yourself that that was the best I could do at that time. So forgiving yourself in that way, I feel, is a very important part of the exercise. Holly's going to do this long exercise, and it's going to be going very deep with you. And my suggestion is really open yourself up and really connect. Because you know what Holly said? It's all about connecting to yourself. So in this exercise, connect to yourself, feel the emotions that you're feeling, pick up any negative thoughts you might have had as to why you felt you had to sacrifice yourself. Because the more you connect to your pain of what happened as to why you did this behaviour, the more you connect to that pain, the more you can let it go. Because remember, you had that pain because you couldn't handle a situation, and that's okay. The world's a crazy place, right? If you can't handle it, that's okay. So this is about loving yourself as you're going through this exercise, but really allowing yourself to go deep and feel. And then at the end, if some people are ready, they can share their experience. Okay, so just for a couple of minutes, just for a minute or so, just breathe and just relax, and then I'll pass over to Holly. Deep breathing, and you might just really feel connect to the reason why you're here again tonight, what you really want to learn, and enable yourself to learn from this exercise. Okay, Holly, when you're ready.
So closing the eyes if you haven't already, and just really, as Paul said, starting to really connect deeply with your core, with your essence. And if you can, just also focusing your attention on your heart center and your solar plexus, which is just below your rib cage and above your belly button. And I want you to connect to an experience where you fell into people pleasing behavior. Just acknowledge what you were experiencing, which led you to believe you had to sacrifice yourself to please others. And what negative thoughts did you have, and what were you feeling? Now let's start to offer self love, understanding, and forgiveness to the wounds that were created. To your wounded self, to the wounded inner child. Repeat these phrases after me, just silently in your head. I forgive myself for abandoning myself and constantly putting others first. I forgive myself for mirroring what I was taught. I forgive myself for suppressing my truth. I forgive myself for believing that I have to change myself for others. I forgive myself for feeling that my needs don't matter. I forgive myself for disconnecting from my true nature. I forgive myself for betraying myself for so long. I forgive myself for holding on to any guilt or shame attached to disappointing others. I forgive myself for giving my power away. I forgive myself for being made to feel that I did anything wrong. I forgive myself for I was doing the best I could with the knowledge that I had at the time. And just take a moment to process and acknowledge any emotions that might have stirred up. Maybe even connecting to that people pleasing experience now and asking yourself what you can learn from that experience. Now, focusing your attention back on your heart center and your solar plexus. Repeat these phrases after me and take a moment to notice how you feel after each statement. Any thoughts, emotions, sensations, energy moving, your breathing, just to give you an indication of what still needs clearing from your energy, from your people pleasing imprint. I deserve to do what is best for me, even if others don't always like it. I deserve to have my needs met. I deserve to be loved and appreciated for who I truly am. I deserve to speak my truth and to be heard. I deserve to be respected and acknowledged when I am my authentic self. I deserve to always follow my own intuition and my true soul path. I deserve to live life in alignment with the real me. I deserve to be loved unconditionally. I deserve to make peace with my past and find gratitude for all of my life lessons that teach me and help me grow. And just noticing how you feel after saying these phrases. Any thoughts, sensations, feelings, or imagery. And just knowing that you can repeat these phrases as often as you need to if you feel you need to shift some of that energy. And before we finish off, just a little quote I'd like to read out to you. Our wounds become ingredients for our own expansion, only when we interact with them as such. Imprints and impressions that have layered upon our being through this life experience, we are here to clear them so that our consciousness can be cleared. This is how we become unlimited. So whenever you're ready, just gently coming back into the space, bringing yourself back into the present moment.
Yeah, I think it was definitely empowering, and it was that second part was, or the first and second part were a bit of a release of guilt and shame, which are obviously pretty heavy emotions that can be attached with people pleasing behaviour. So it's felt like a bit of a forgiveness for all the people pleasing and behaviour you've done up until this point, and some positive mantras that you can repeat from now on to be conscious and be yeah more your authentic self. So it was good. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, so important forgiveness, isn't it, really? And then knowing that you deserve to to reverse that and just do your best moving forward.
Yeah, exactly.
Matt, do you feel like saying anything?
Yeah, thanks, Holly. It was nice. I liked that. Felt very, yeah, it was nice to let go of certain feelings about. I've done a lot of people, and I didn't know it was related to trauma. I do now. And it was nice. I let go of certain aspects of the past. Thank you.
That's great. Letting go is a big one. Thanks for sharing.
Thanks.
Jacinta, how do you feel? How did you go?
You there?
Yes, got
Hello.
you.
Sorry. No, I felt really relaxed and let go and just came more into my center and just felt really good and just thanks, Holly.
Thanks, Jacinta. Andrew, are you there?
Yes, I am. Yeah, I just feel a lot sort of calmer and sort of more present because, sort of people pleasing sort of been sort of a big thing, especially in sort of relationships because, I just felt like I was really responsible for others and, I didn't want them to, get hurt or be upset. And then I'm the one that sort of ended up, paying the cost for that. So I mean, that's why I sort of broke up from the last relationship because I was more worried about how she will fare at the end of the split because I knew I could cope. But and I just, like Paul said, you got to, let other people take care of that. That's their business. You can't sort of make it your own business.
Yeah.
If you're sort of happy or not. So, yeah.
Very true. Yeah.
I enjoyed the meditation. It was really good, empowering.
Great. Thanks for sharing, Andrew.
Okay, thanks.
And Jeet, would you like to say anything?
Yes, I would say like before the exercise, I was feeling so much guilt and shame and emotions that were upsetting me a lot. So after the exercise, I felt like good about myself. I was not feeling guilty about myself and feeling more true, feeling more original and signs of contentment. That's from myself.
Great. Good to hear. Thank you.